Welcome, everybody, to day 2 of our special self-care circle, badass version. And today's theme is You're Not a Robot. You are jazz, you're poetry, and you're meant to be improvising. And that goes from everything in your life, from how you bake cookies to how you do self-care. Rituals aren't about repetition or woo-woo recipes. They're actually about creativity, your creativity. So here's your emotional pep talk. While routines can feel reliable, they often start to feel kind of like traps or cages, and they get a little bit on the boring or meh or ineffective place. We've been sold this fantasy that if we just had the right formula for our morning routine or our day work planner or some kind of moon aligned crystal toting smoothie, that we'd finally become the polished, radiant version of ourselves, aka cursed by perfection. But here's the reality. You're not some kind of AI avatar. You are not some kind of ancestral archetype. You are like jazz music. You are meant to improvise, go with the flow. Like me, I used to think that ritual meant doing something the exact same way every day on repeat, like reciting that chant that once felt like a holy sacrament, or those exercises that actually did heal my back, or lighting that candle that just made me feel like I had gone to a sanctuary, or that deck of oracle cards that when I bought them made me feel giddy with anticipation, but then one day just didn't seem to be working anymore, right? Like the day that I was engaged in said rituals. And just when I was getting into the heart of it all, my candle sputtered out. It got drowned in wax. And then my dog shit on my rug. Now, not to blame my dog. She was old. She was close to the threshold. But in that moment, I felt like all of the dog gods were against me. I called up a friend that day. I complained, and the beautiful friend advised me, hey, why don't you sign up for this upcoming 10-day silent retreat? As if that would make my domestic depletion any better. But fuck me, I would love to do it. I just knew that. But my household, the state of affairs I was in, would totally revolt. And I knew I would ultimately be punished somehow by my so-called indulgence. Now, this was going on repeat. This frustration, this confusion, this effort was going on. I was getting depleted and more burnt out. I wanted to just scream at the invisible banshees that were running my life and burn all the bridges to any spiritual practices altogether, because somehow it wasn't feeling like anything sacred was accessible to me at all. Nothing connecting me to the deities or the divine presence or to even myself. But that one moment started shifting me and started teaching me something radical. And this was it. The sacred isn't needing any of my perfections. What it needs is my presence. And in that moment, I began to understand a nuance about ritual. It's not about a performative repeat, it's about permission to change. It's a yes to that momentary influx and flow shifting desire. And all of our emotions in there come and go. It's a creative chaos, my friends, and that is sacred, even when it starts acting like shitheads. So there's a difference between something that's routine and then something that is ritual. A routine is going to demand that you do it the same so that you're doing it right. But a ritual can hum with that, let's do it real, even if it's messy. Routines come into this realm of bars, prison bars, because they become rigid when they turn into a should show instead of a soul connection. But rituals, if they're real and not some kind of traditional ordinance or command, those rituals can evolve with your body, with your seasons, and with your moods. Rituals make the ordinary sacred over and over and over again, rolling and waving, so that washing the dishes can become a special chance to sing. Putting on the regular everyday lotion can become a self-love spa. Brewing your morning coffee or tea could become a prayer in a cup. So this is what we talked about in day 2. It went all kinds of places, including poetry. And who knows what's going to happen tonight? Day 3, this evening, this afternoon, whatever it is for you. It's 4 p.m. for me. I'm in Central Time. I don't know what that means for y'all, because I'm getting people looking in on it from all over the world. And I know that means different time zones. So check yours. And if you want to hop on to day 3, then find the link so that you can get my Zoom room connection sent to you, and you can have this secure pathway to get into the secret. It's kind of a secret because, you can join from anywhere. Nobody's going to follow your footsteps to what we're up to in there. And today's topic is how to be engaged with self-care while you are in a relationship dynamic. And I don't really know where that's all going to go, but I'm going to bring all the stops and we're going to go with that flow. So this is me in the Meliora Therapeutic Studio, Lorran Wild, here for ever better self-care, badassery level, ever better love life, intimacy, maps to intimacy, and all things wildly romantic. So, bye for now.